the ante for people to stunt.
And you're comparing yourself now to celebrities versus you used to have to just stunt for the motherfuckers on your block. Back when we were teenagers in our 20s or whatever. Now you got to stunt for the world. You competing with, well, people feel like they're competing with everybody.
Antonio said, luxury is pretty much anything outside of air, water, and shelter these days.
Goddamn.
He said prison. He said this person. I don't know what you said.
But I feel like
I know what you said, Antonio, about the prison.
I feel like luxury, it depends on the person. Like I said, I don't have any kids. So to me, waxing and all that type of stuff, that's maintenance to me, because I don't have nobody to look after but just me. Mm-hmm. For me, luxury is trips are luxury. I don't give a fuck if you're going on a Carnival, $100 Carnival cruise, or if you're going to Dubai. I don't care where you're going. That's a luxury.
Ocean City.
That's a luxury. Mm-hmm. Anytime you're spending money just to entertain yourself, that's a luxury.
Okay. Tia said
a night out on the town is a luxury to me.
And that's starting to be too expensive. Outside period.
You need at least $150 to go out.
Literally, it makes no sense. And I know we said it's a joke, but it's a real talk. Tia said, my hair, lashes, and nails are a necessity for me now. My daughter is grown, but I still make sure my son is good. Tia, so you gotta get that done. I feel the same way.
I have to too.
Like, I'm not even gonna make a move without, I can do hair, so I could, finesse it, luckily. But I feel you on that, Tia.
This bitch does my hair, so I'm pretty much good there.
She thinks she good.
Even though
she thinks she good there. Ask her how long I've been waiting for these gold sequence feather pants to get made.
When we're 80, she'll still be doing my hair.
She thinks she good. Ask her, I've been waiting. Y'all,
but is it my fault though?
We supposed to have a bartering system. I do her hair.
Yes.
And she makes me clothes.
Yes.
When the last time y'all seen me post a Tone made me something? Y'all see her hair done every week.
She did this, by the way.
I've been waiting for these pants to get made for.
But let's
13.
Hold on.
Maybe like 14 months.
Let's talk about it though. Mm-hmm. How many projects do you have that's in my closet that are unfinished?
Several.
Right. So I started the shit, but you don't like none of the fabric. You don't like none of the blah, blah, blah. You know what we should do? We should go to New York and just buy some fabric.
I want to get my gold pants finished.
Yeah, we can pick the fabric while we're there.
Yeah. We went to Mood, didn't we, before?
Yes. Okay. Whenever my car gets delivered, bitch, we can go.
We can't go see Eugene. He moved to London.
He got it?
He worked for
I'm so excited. Shout out for Eugene.
Today was his first day of work. He moved to London and he works for John Frieda.
I'm so happy for him.
They got all that stuff in the stores.
And he wanted that so bad, y'all. He wanted it so bad. Oh, I'm so happy for him. So I gotta send him a message.
So he said come to London. But anywho,
we're coming to London.
So I feel like if you have a large family, anything out of basic necessities is a luxury. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But something that I feel like I don't like to...
But I say a bitch with 3 kids and me ain't gonna have the same idea of luxury.
I mean, you might and you might not, depending on her situation.
She could have 3 bomb-ass baby daddies,
Yeah, or she could have 1 nice husband.
Or 1 nice job.
But I think something that I'd like to think that I really put emphasis on is like lodging.
Yeah. I care what the fuck.
Like lodging when you go out of town, like your accommodations.
Yes.
Like, as you get older, you want to stay at a really luxurious place. So that's something that I feel like I wouldn't waver on.
Also,
nowadays,
when you're in your 20s and you going to Miami.
Ray says she want me to do her head. Y'all, I don't do head no more. I'm retired. Ray, what do you want to get done? That makes a big difference.
Okay. Also, to piggyback off that, in my 20s, we can stay 17 to a room. I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. At 44, no, I need a bed. I care where I stay, and I need a bed.
We still like double up from time.
That's still a bed, but like, you talk about when they pulling the full out.
No, your birthday trip last year, Puerto Rico. I think that's the last time we was 4 to a room.
That was the last time we 4 to a room.
I don't care.
But no, that's still having a bed. Like, you remember back in the day when in our 20s, it might be 6 people in the room and people doubling up and they sleeping on the couch and all that.
I definitely love.
We're not doing
Tracy,
that.
I definitely want an ocean view for sure. Especially if I take my son. If I take my son somewhere, I want him to have the whole experience.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely an ocean view.
And I want to live better than I live at home. I'm sorry, but that's what the whole point of a vacation is for me. For you to feel like you're somewhere other than home. The fucking Marriott gonna make me feel like I'm at home.
Antonio said now ain't no whole crew in a double bed joint.
No.
When we used to go on trips, it used to be a lot of us.
Yeah.
We took it down to us 4 because you know how people be like, oh, I'm going to pay, I'm going to do this and that. Sometimes I would pay and the person wouldn't even go. So I would pay my money for them and they would not go or pay back.
And then it just became us 4. We know we always together, so we know we all 4 of us going to go.
Eddie said going on sporting events and concerts and sitting on the floor is his luxury. Eddie, that's the truth.
Concerts are my luxury.
I don't want to go nowhere where I'm looking at I feel like if I go somewhere and I got to look at the Jumbotron, I could have stayed the fuck home and watched YouTube.
I agree.
I'm not going to a concert and the whole time I have my phone holding it up to a closed circuit TV.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. So I agree with you on that. Like,
I agree too.
If it's somebody that I really love, and y'all know the only person that got my heart like that right now is Stokely. And did y'all see that I got to see Stokely about 2 weeks ago? It was free and I was on the front row. Shout out to me. Anyway, so I would spend, it would be no limit to how much I would spend to see who I loved and be up close.
There's no limit to how much I would spend on Beyonce.
Even though I did go
I'm going to see Beyonce. I don't need front row seats. I don't need to be right by the stage when she dripping the sweat and throwing the towel on me. But I need to be able to see her without a Jumbotron. I need some good seats.
I did go to the Wu-Tang concert. Mm-hmm. It was Wu-Tang.
Did you like that?
I loved it. I had a freaking blast because
I couldn't see you in a Wu-Tang.
No, they hit all the old songs. It was
Wu-Tang. You know when you get to a concert.
Nas. It was Nas, Wu-Tang, and I think Busta Rhymes.
Oh yeah, you had a
of course, you know, Wu-Tang, all of them got different songs.
Yeah.
So that was like
Busta, Wu-Tang and
Busta kind of showed off, and you know he get me halfway retarded. Like I'm
a Busta fan.
Busta Rhymes has a few songs that I might sing the hook to, but I don't want to see him and Split Star up there acting like
I can see go
the
to
Three
Busta
Stooges
concert.
or I'm not into that. Like, just hurry up with your set and get off the stage. Mm-hmm. But he did good. I'm not hating.
I love me some
Nas was there. Nas did amazing.
Yeah.
And
Nas got hits.
So that was festival-y. So I feel like if it's kind of festival-y and if it's not somebody I love, I can go and I don't got to be up front. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, I don't. But I don't want to be sitting in the parking lot in any concert.
Yeah.
If you put me in the 400s, bitch, I don't want it. I got to be 1s or 2s.
Okay, yeah. Stokely, that's what's up. That's the dude.
I'm saving right now for Beyonce next summer. They said she booking arenas around the world. I already started a savings account for that. Okay. I'm going to get me a good seat.
Question 8. Is it possible?
I want to see her at though.
Is it possible for your significant other to be envious of you and your envious of your accomplishments or whatever?
Sadly, yes. I feel like, no, I ain't gonna say that.
I feel like,
yes, it's possible. It's happened. I've seen it firsthand happen.
Darnell White. Oh, Slug.
What's up, Slug?
I was like Darnell White.
That's why I was about to say, why you reading it like that?
Yeah.
But yes, sadly, it is very.
I feel that I'm sorry to cut you off. Tom.
Capable.
I'm sorry.
No,
but I feel that just the way that
I need some lotion.
Things.
I wash my hands.
Look on my dresser. The way that things have changed over time, a lot of women are in way better positions than they were before. So that means you can do things. Slug, you not about to join this live, baby. Not tonight. Maybe next time. Not this week, though. Anywho, write what you want in the comments, Slug, or send it to me in a message. Anywho, I feel that since women have made great strides over the past, 30, 40 years, you know, that gives way to your mate being envious of you. Like, you might have got a promotion. You may make more money than them. You may be able to do more things than them. Yeah, you know, some people say if we're married, it's both of ours and this, then, and third. Everybody doesn't live like that.
Yeah. And realistically, it's not both of ours.
And it ain't. And the way that people are getting married nowadays, like, bitch, I don't even really know you for real. So no, bitch, it ain't ours.
Yeah.
After I done worked and did all this, that, and the third. But anywho,
yeah. I gotta
you know, some people are jealous. It doesn't even have to always be about finances. Angela, you made it. Angela,
we were just talking about you.
We just asked your question. We just asked your question about luxury or whatever. But yeah, so it doesn't have to always be financial. You could come from a large family and your mate could not. they could be jealous of that. You know,
yes.
They could be envious.
That's a thing.
Because envy and jealousy are two totally different things.
Yeah.
Jealousy usually involves three people. Like, you know, I'm jealous of somebody because of a relationship or whatever. Envy is different. So, yeah, they could be envious because your family is close to you and they don't have family. They could be envious because the kids like you more and they're both of your kids. So, it's not always about money.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to think whenever there's...
It can also mean about advancement, too. Like, it just you could be killing it down at the Wawa and they trust you on the burger stand down.
That's mine.
We got the same lipstick on, so I don't know.
I don't want to drink after you, Tone. I don't know what you be doing.
You don't, girl. And it's fall, too.
What that mean?
Bitch, the liquor will kill it. Fuck it.
Okay, it's fall. What does that mean?
I mean, you do shit. It's cuffing season.
You do more shit when it's fall?
Yes. You're laying there just watching a movie. You're going to eventually put your head under the cover or something.
Antonio said they can feel threatened, making them envious.
Yes, they could. That's what I'm saying. It's like
Antonio, that job ain't even go. But
no, but if you so if both of us work at the Wawa,
just
right?
said, "Yuck," laughing my ass off at you.
I'm sorry. Both of us work at the Wawa,
Slug
right?
tried to join us. I said, "Not this week, baby."
Hey, you got to be on time, Slug. Okay, so we both working at the Wawa. Mm-hmm. They got you on the register. They got me dropping fries. They elevate me to cutting the meat for the sandwiches now. Bitch, you might feel some type of way. Yeah. Like, why the fuck? I'm still on the register.
And you don't know anybody, you know, something small can make, like you just said, that's something small in my opinion. You don't know somebody's temperament. So, anything can make somebody envious. But yes, in relationships, as we know, a lot of times a mate can be jealous. And I feel that when a man is jealous of a woman in a relationship, it gets masked as something else. Like, you know, and a lot of times the woman usually kind of like listens to the man or let the man lead. You mean on the man's part, he masks it as something else, or it's explained away as something else? Yeah, it's explained away as something else because historically the man has been the leader. Yeah. So you could be jealous of Tanya and you could be envious of Tanya and you got this shit in your head, but you're making it come across like I'm the man of the house, so this shouldn't go on, or that she disobeying me, or so she not respecting me. Yeah, so you can mask it at that, and then she as your wife. Like women play dumb when they know what time it is a lot. Yeah. Women do a lot of like taking the back seat and appeasing to make the man feel some type of way. So you know what time it is. Me, I ain't playing that shit. Anyway. Like I said, I don't ever want to be with anyone that wants to dim my light. Even family members that's try to dim my light, I don't fuck with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's ever going to do that to me. Eddie said, so true. Envy is a real thing in relationships. And Antonio said, your good fortune will always bother somebody. It's sad when they next to you. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. That's absolutely true. So, yeah. So them loving you has nothing to do with whether they're envious of you. And I think it's not really jealousy. I really do think you're right. It's envy versus jealousy. And some people can't control that. You can't. You have moms that are envious of their kids. Mm-hmm. You have siblings that are envious of each other. Mm-hmm. So husbands and wives are not a stretch. Yeah, y'all two different people. Yeah. Eddie said, I love y'all. Oh, okay, Eddie. Eddie's trying to ease his way onto the show. Okay. Eddie wants to be a guest host. She sees right through you, Eddie. It's like, no, Eddie's always been cool. He's cut my son's hair. Oh. Like I say, he graduated high school with me. We worked together at, the group home. So, yeah, Eddie's cool. Which group home? He worked at, you ain't never worked at Columbia Full, but he worked at ARE. Oh, shit, for real? Yeah. I thought I knew all the motherfucking employees up there. Eddie's good people. Okay, so our last question of the night is, have you ever gone on a date with a man or a woman? Because y'all know women paying for dates too like hell nowadays. Mm-hmm. And y'all men be hungry and y'all be asking them to cash out you $7 and all of that. So don't fake. 52 cents. Don't fake. Hey, boo, can you cash out me $7 to my direct deposit? Yeah. Real quick. It's always real quick. They don't even be knowing the bra. And cash out me $7. That's a red flag right there. Bitch, I'm embarrassed. Like, ask me for $100 off the break. Don't ask me for $3 or $4. Like, that's making me look at you sideways. Like, this bitch need $3. That means you broke. When you ask for just the amount that you need. Yeah. And you don't got no shame either.
because that's your norm, bitch.
I be saying, you know, people screenshot their messages and post them online. The dude will really be like, hey, I gotta ask you something. You got $5? I be like, what?
I'll be like, bitch, don't call me no more.
Anywho, have you ever gone on a date with a man or a woman knowing you wasn't attracted or interested in them at all?
No.
I say,
you know how I feel about this.
Uh-huh.
If I'm not interested, and you can vouch for me, if I'm not interested in you, I'm not even going to respond. So we're not even going to get to the point of a date because I don't feel like wasting my time, and I'm not going to waste yours. Bitch, I barely, when I get up from 8:30 in the morning to whenever, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm doing shit. I don't got time to waste time with your bitch ass, and I know I ain't trying to waste your time. So we're not even going to get to the date.
Tom, what do Antonio say right there? I'm a what?
Antonio says, I'm a think you smoking crack asking me for $7. I'm a think you smoking crack.
That's how I feel. Like, come on, bro.
Like, what the fuck, $7? You trying to tell him you, listen, you trying to get a hookup.
Sue said, what's the question? Sue, the question is, and I already know Sue's answer. She's my child, so I know her answer. Have you ever gone on a date with a man knowing you wasn't attracted or interested in him at all?
And my answer
or
was no.
a woman?
No,
Mm-hmm.
I've never done that. I don't want to waste nobody's time. I don't need your date.
I never did, but I feel like I loosely had to take an L. Remember the fat dude? I don't know his name, but he sold the weed, and I feel like I had to talk to him so Pinky could get the weed. But I didn't like him.
Yeah, well, she did it for us.
You gotta take stuff for the team.
Yeah,
for
she
the
took
crew.
one for that was a taking one for the team type shit, though.
Yeah, you gotta take one for the team, for the crew. He was fat. He smelled like the clouds, cologne. He had a convertible. We couldn't really move around in the car. And he was trying to go. That's another story, y'all.
He couldn't fit in the convertible,
but he had one though.
That's what I'm saying. So y'all could just take a mental note of that.
So
he couldn't fit in the convertible. Then this bitch was on the passenger side. Then they was trying to maneuver to do like.
I didn't sleep with him.
He did,
but just even being around.
It would have been possible to do it anyway in that little ass car.
Just being around him was making me sick. But I had
we
was young and I didn't smoke. I had to get the weed for them. But I have never gone. No, I have never gone on a date with somebody that I had zero interest in. I almost did.
Then can you imagine trying to get rid of them?
Yeah.
After you did one day, because most niggas entitled to pussy, they feel like they entitled to pussy after one day.
Angela said, I've never done that. If I ain't feeling you, I'm not starting up my premium gas guzzling whip to get a meal.
Do you feel like it's a young people thing to do that?
No.
You think bitches our age is taking fake dates?
Yeah. I was gonna do it recently.
Bitch, why?
Just
I could have took you when you was trying to go. What the fuck you did?
You couldn't have.
You wanted other shit.
It's more to it than that.
You wanted to go on a date.
It's more to it than that. Eddie
said, it was other shit.
Eddie said he has.
Eddie!
Ray said she gotta have some type of attraction to entertain him.
I'm sorry, Ray. 1 sweet second.
Angela said, ugh, a fat guy in a convertible.
And it was very ugh, Angela.
The visual, yeah.
Okay, but fuck all that. Eddie, what do you mean by you did that? So a bitch approached you and was like, I'm trying to take you out, evil Ed. And you said, alright, fuck it. And you wasn't attracted to her, or you wasn't feeling her, and you still went on a date? Eddie, I need to know what happened. Give me the specifics, Ed.
Slug said he never did that.
Yeah, like it's a waste of time. Like,
yeah, it is.
I'm all about not wasting time.
I feel like it's a waste of time even entertaining somebody that you have no interest in.
Literally, I would rather be watching TV than to go out on this date. Yeah. So what's the point?
Tracy A said yes once and it was terrible. Never again.
Tracy, tell us what happened. Yeah.
Give us some deep. You can't just say it like that. Give us some details.
You and Eddie, tell us what happened.
Eddie said she was cool.
Okay.
We know what that means.
Then what happened? You wasn't fucking with her like that.
Yeah.
She's a sweet girl and all, but you ain't fucking with her. And then what happened after that, Ed?
I guess Eddie's typing, but yeah, I feel like...
Okay, but why did you feel like you took the date?
I didn't take it. I didn't.
No, I'm saying if you... Okay, so let's go... Wait a minute, bitch. We're getting too personal. Let's go hypothetical.
Wait a minute. Angela said, I have a guy that keeps asking me out. Boy, it's too costly for me to get ready, and sitting in front of him would ruin my meal.
Angela.
Wait,
is this ATL Ange?
Yeah.
Do we got some coins, ATL Ange?
Eddie said he hit the girl, which means he had sex with her. So you got sex at a free meal, but you wasn't attracted. So that means you had to have some attraction.
Eddie, it's getting worse.
Eddie?
The more you comment, it's getting worse. That don't even fucking make sense. What do you mean?
Tracy said he interviewed me for a job and he offered to pay my salary for the day to take off. He was an African and spoke his language on the phone all night. Tracy, what country was he from? I'm half African. My father was from Sierra Leone. What country was he from?
That's the first thing the African men do. They gonna offer you that coin.
And Angela said he does well, but he's country as fuck. She said,
and that's why you're not attracted to him.
Tracy said I had someone call and say my kid was sick, so I could leave. Eddie said he took one for the team. Yeah, this African.
Okay,
guy,
so it was a take one for the team type situation. Okay, I got you.
Who?
Oh, Eddie.
Oh, he was from Nigeria.
He was from Nigeria.
Nigerians' first language is English, Tracy.
They say the Nigerians the scammers,
but they
I'm
do
not
have
trying
their tribal, their own.
I'm not stereotyping or being racist, but that's just what they say.
What
the young folks say?
They say
the Nigerians are the scammers.
Nigerians is players. Well, I ain't even gonna say that. Cameroonian, all of them nowadays, they done got hip and hella acclimated. Now, my father came to America in 1973. Mm-hmm. So he was like a player then, and that was almost 50 years ago.
He was a player?
Yes. So they've been about that. Like my father had.
What was I doing that?
My father had tons of bitches, all nationalities, all of that. I lived with him as he was a single father. So they've been about that life.
But what was he doing up Ebony Inn, bitch?
I don't know. He met my mother up Ebony Inn back in the day. That's a whole nother story.
Child.
Okay.
That her mother told me.
Antonio said us men will go for an easy smash, but not a hard to hit uninteresting joints.
So basically the men that when y'all take dates is to get fucked at the end. You don't necessarily gotta like or love, feel it, chemistry. So basically it's the same shit. If bitches accepting them for free meals and a night out, y'all niggas thinking y'all getting fucked and y'all accept them, what's the difference?
And they be getting free meals nowadays.
Wait, the bitches be paying for the date?
They be getting free meals. Hey, you want to get something off my food stamp card? Whichever way the wind blow.
That's not a date.
It is.
No, it's not. If the bitch pay, how's it a date?
Now, in 2022, that's a date.
Wait, did she ask him out?
It doesn't matter, but it's a date.
I'm not finna pay.
Okay, to Slug. Bray, you go ahead and let Slug gas you. I didn't even get this.
What the fuck?
I didn't even get this. Okay, I didn't see. My phone is glitching over here, so I didn't get.
Wait, I gotta go back.
Slug comment.
Hold
I
it.
see Ray saying kudos to you.
Wait,
and Slug shows his ass.
No need to string you along if I'm not interested in you. Wait a minute, I gotta back up. Okay, he said I took one for the team, so we saw that one.
Yeah, that must be what Slug said, and Ray said kudos to him.
He was much older, and I wasn't attracted. Okay, Tracy, I get
Ray,
that.
Slug is gas.
Eddie said touche.
Slug gas and shit.
Tracy said I only went for the money and had no plans to give him any ass. So does that mean you had no plans, but you said fuck it, or?
Antonio said no difference. We get tricked off of all the time.
Oh, she said, glad to see a man said this.
Slug's performing as usual. In all his splendor, as he says.
Let him be great, man.
It's like, Slug, I came out of Target today, I ain't see you. And he see me up there all the time.
Okay, so the consistency.
Tracy said no ass was given.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay, so the consensus seems to be.
Wait a minute,
everybody does it.
Tia said, "Fuck that. I will sit in my house white. I will sit in my house bored as fuck before I go out with someone I'm not interested in."
That's me.
Okay,
I'm not even returning your text
Answer
message.
this one, y'all, because we all old and we grown. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you already know? You see how Tracy went out with the guy. Tracy A went out with the guy, and she was like, he didn't get any ass. Do you feel like you already know you're going to give it up before you
Yeah.
when you just hook up with the guy, lay eyes on him, talk to him or whatever? Do you already feel like you have something in your head saying, yeah, I'm going to let him hit? That's A. And then B, do you feel like some kind of way if he's gentlemanly that night and he don't try to smash?
Okay, yes. Kind of yes to both. Okay, so
yeah, but
if I meet you on that type of time, I already know what I want from you. I don't want no relationship from you. So if you don't take me home after, now I ain't gonna say the first date, but like after the first couple dates, bitch, this is what I want from you. You trying to get to know me. I'm not trying to get to know you. So I'll be like feeling some, like, bitch, why can't we fuck? Listen, why you keep trying to meet my mother and shit? Let's just fuck. So if I already got you in that lane and you do something different, yeah, I feel some type of way if you be gentlemanly.
So you don't want him to have respect.
Yeah, I don't want you to have respect. Disrespect the fuck out of me,
bitch.
bitch.
Me queen.
Listen, I responded because I wanted you to disrespect the shit out of me. And now you're trying to come meet my mother and shit. Yeah, you trying to move the furniture with my mother and all that.
Good morning, queen. How this day treating you?
Anybody that say
none of that shit.
Anybody that say grand rising, you're already out of it. Don't contact me ever again. But if I already got you in that lane, now if I approach you with no expectations and let's just see how we vibe, yeah, it's cool. We gonna do whatever when we gonna do whatever because we gonna be in contact with each other. But if I got you already in that lane, bitch, we're not gonna talk past a month or two.
Eddie said he loved you so much, Tone.
I mean, it's what it is, and you know what I'm saying? We're only gonna be in contact for a month or two.
Angela said, "Yep, you already know you want to fuck. It comes down to whether he says something stupid to blow it.
Basically,
never.
Don't run your mouth, bitch, and you're gonna get some ass in the end.
Never on the first date, but I know if I want him or not.
I'm not even gonna say never on the first date, Ange. And we vibe like that, and our bodies are electric.
And got married.
Yeah,
so
bitch.
Listen,
the person I did it on the first date with, me and him was together for 8 years. So I really don't put no stock into that. If your bodies are vibing, bitch, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. And Tracy A
said,
"Yep,
I don't give a fuck. You call me a freak."
I know who I'm physically. She said, "Yep, I know who I'm physically attracted to. The down below twinkle is already happening."
Exactly.
That's it. The satin on them panties.
Who said that?
Tracy A.
Okay, Tracy A. Do you feel like in the inbox or whatever, you already feel what category? That's the energy of y'all conversation. That's how you know what category you gonna put that
Bobby
person
Gaines.
in.
Bobby, where you been?
Who's Bobby, girl?
I feel like after we tussled that time, you ain't been on his since. Bobby is the one that was.
You stayed to turn out motherfucking people.
Bobby, where have you been? I know you worked the night shift. Bobby was the one that I got into a tussle with on here.
That sounds about right.
On here over black people being on welfare.
Bobby,
and I ain't seen him since, and that was like 3 months ago. So we're glad you're back.
I do remember you, Bobby. Hey, baby.
Antonio said, "Don't do nothing stupid, and any date can turn into something."
Yeah. And
he said, "Comfort gets you cooch." I don't know what that means.
I don't agree with that.
Eddie said you his evil twin sister, Tone.
Hey, listen. It sounds like we are. We're equally yoked, Ed.
Eddie said, "Ho, we vibing."
Like shit.
I can't say that. Eddie said, "Ho, we vibing."
Like you motherfucker.
So yeah, I feel like that pretty much concludes. We've been on for how long?
I've done that twice. So
an hour and 32 minutes.
Yeah.
We've been trying to keep it to
an hour.
We've been trying to keep it down to 60 minutes because we can be very long-winded and we can talk all night.
For real.
And once the drink's pouring, you be saying stuff that you don't need to say.
Yeah.
Especially me because I'm not a drinker.
We need to cut the shit off. Yeah. But make sure before you leave us.
Wait a minute. Can I say one thing, Tone?
Yes.
On the 27th, we're doing a Halloween episode.